itches, my back itches. Hold on, I gotta see if Caden's at home. Okay, Caden's home. Yeah. Have to do extra shit to get him home now. Since somebody wanted to put him in danger to be Teddy and to get back at me. It's hot today. Look, I parked my bus right there in the middle. I don't give a fuck. Look at it. Look at it. I don't give a fuck. Somebody took my parking spot. So you know what happens? When somebody takes my parking spot, I'll park wherever the fuck I want to. Hello? Deet says that earbud looks like a marshmallow in my ear. So let me take that out. Hey, Okie. Because I don't want to look like I got a marshmallow sticking out of my ear. Hey, Money Moves. What's up? It's Thursday. Thank God. Thank God. It was kind of big, right? Like, look. Look. My earbud. Deets done made me super insecure about my damn earbud now. She said it looked like a whole marshmallow sticking out of it does. And now, I'm super insecure about it. Hey, Texas girl. What y'all doing? I'm getting off work. You know what? I'm going to go right this time. Scoop. I'm going to go right. Hey, Willow. Willow, what you mean word? It look like a marshmallow in my ear? Hey. Hey. That what you're trying to say? No driving and YouTubing. I'm totally driving and YouTubing. I got my seatbelt on. Hey, hey. You wear your marshmallow if you need to. I can't, y'all ain't, you know, I can't hear nothing through this live stream, so I really don't need it in, but look at it. These got me feeling so fucking insecure about my marshmallow. These glasses are so dark, it's hard to see what y'all are saying, though. Peeps in your ears. I was so glad to find out that Andy had the same exact. When Deets was clowning me about my marshmallow earbud, I was so glad to find out Andy Rose had the same earbuds, and I love them. They're good earbuds, bro. They are good earbuds. What? Gotta drive a... I'm in like... We're not moving very fast. I'm in 5 o'clock traffic in my town, so... There ain't much movement. Don't let one marsh your mellow. I'm driving safe. I promise. I ain't got no kids in the car. It's just me Y'all don't try it. Not y'all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I got some JBL ones, Willow, that I loved. They were hot pink. And I lost them. Or I lost one, and I held on to the second one for, oh my God, a year before I finally lost it too. So the other day I threw my JBL earbud case away because I was like, fuck it, I ain't got the earbuds, right? How about I found the earbuds? Here, I'm gonna turn this around. Show y'all. Take y'all riding. I found that damn earbud the other day when I was cleaning. It just magically appeared. That's not y'all's business. Oh, 16's got traffic? Is there a wreck? Oof, yeah, Willow. It's time for some more, bruh. Huda, what are you doing? Watermelony felony? God. See, that's the one thing about when you go live like this on YouTube, you'll get people you normally don't get, which is fine, but they come in here saying some wild shit and I never know what they're talking about. Hold on, let me clean my camera lens for y'all. There we go. Much better. Oh, no wrecks, just lots of traffic. I'm in traffic now. Sniffing through the screen. Oh my God. Gross. It looks like I cleaned my windshield, but I didn't. I need to, though. Oh my God. But I cleaned, yeah, the windshield to my phone. Yeah, I cleaned it. Andy, hey, I ain't sweaty, Huda. Who's sweaty? I ain't sweaty. Hating ass bitch. Hating ass bitch. It is hot today, though. I ain't gonna bullshit. It is hot. It feels like summer here already. You ain't sniffing shit. That was my fucking leg, you weirdo. Ah! What y'all been watching YouTube today? Listen, I took a nappy nap earlier, so I woke up, hearing about all the things. I love watching these bitches take sneak disses at one another on their own live streams. And then when that creator comes in the chat, they're like, oh, hey, girl. Like they ain't been sitting there bullshitting the whole time. Ooh, you should, Willow. You should. We had Chinese the other night. Yeah, it was probably my screen on my phone. My camera lens was probably dirty yesterday, Peg. Hey, Russell. Hey, Perfectly. Like, they sneak dissing all over YouTube today, except for Granny. Granny didn't sneak diss. Granny said what she said, and she means what she said. Oh. But there's some others out there sneak dissing, and then the creator that they've been sneak dissing comes in their chat, and they're like, oh, sitting on the fence again. And I used to be called a fence rider. or a fence sitter. Y'all all hypocritical as fuck. Hola. When is Barbecue and Granny watching moving into Brittany J's? Listen, I'll say, I stick with what I've said this whole time. That fucking injunction was a troll. But whether it was a troll or not, it still went through the courts, right? And it was dismissed. So congratulations to Granny. I ain't congratulating Barbecue Lady because she a scammer. Well, hold on. So is, never mind. I'll congratulate them both. Congratulations to both of you that it was dropped. But with that being, like Brittany J, I said from the beginning, like, you're attaching your name to a troll on on Sebastian Rogers, a missing child's case. The injunction was a fucking troll, and she attached her name to it. She said because it was a free attorney. Ain't nothing in life free, girl. I told you this was a mistake, and that you were wrong for doing that just to get back at Granny. Take your personal shit elsewhere. Don't use the missing child's case to do it, you know? They could have shut the fuck up for 99. And I still agree with that, Peg. I still agree. Like, you could have just shut the fuck up. And I know Granny's like, you know, to all those people saying I should shut the fuck up, like, this is gonna change things for the creators in the future. And no. I mean, it might change things for creators that get themselves wrapped up in some bullshit like this, but come on, man. You could have just shut up and went on about your business. But because she was demanded to shut up is why, you know, she decided to go through with fighting back against it. That pride got hurt when she was demanded, you know, like, which I can understand to a degree, because you ain't finna demand me to do shit. Yeah, and it was a big, you know what, and that's another thing, like, it gave her the opportunity to raise funds. So, again, congratulations. But then everybody acts like it was just, like, she was so terrified for her life. I don't know, maybe she was. This shit's weak as fucking wild. Like, I would not be afraid for my life living in the same town as Nick the Hat. Come on. But whatever helps you get your grift on, girl. Whatever helps you. But I am glad it's not over, because, you know, they going for the house now. They going for Brittany J's house. 3 times the money. Bitch ain't got no house. It's in her boyfriend's name. Bitch ain't got no money except the same YouTube money y'all get. So good luck with that. It's just like with Betty. What you gonna get from Betty? What are you gonna get from Betty? Not a motherfucking thing. I would go for one of the others, like, if Nick doesn't have insurance or Home doesn't have insurance. Not that I think you'd get much off of them either, but I'd go for one of them before I went for Brittany, because Brittany ain't got shit to offer. Just saying. Well, it's Brittany's, because I don't think Brittany's legally married, is she? So that house belongs to Craig. And it was Craig's daddy's house. Hey, Truth Seeker. They've already been awarded attorney fees and court costs. Don't get greedy. Well, I mean, Do y'all think Brittany J can afford attorney's fees and court costs? Probably not, but don't they sometimes set up like a payment plan or something for stuff like that? Dad, 16's clear. There ain't no traffic. That's true, Remy, but think about it this way, like, me and Tony aren't married, but I'm still not on the house, but if we were married, I still wouldn't be on the house because I don't give a fuck. Doesn't matter, there usually has to be a contact to agree on repayment. It's usually never given at once either. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like, even if they do make her pay it back, which they should. I don't agree with the injunction. I don't agree with Granny fighting with the injunction, but since, all is said and done and everything's over with, yeah, that was some fuck shit at night pool. They should have to pay something. Does it, Willow? Ooh, that sucks, Willow. Well, the way I see it, I wouldn't mind, like, if something did happen between me and Tony, which it won't. But if something did, he's a man. He's gonna give me the house. But if he wanted to fight me or kick me out, whatever, everything in the house is mine. Or acquired together, but most of it I brought. And we've kind of just upgraded since then. And I'm not on the lease for any reason. It's just, once we own the house, and his name was the one on it because his parents, my in-laws, are the ones that bought the house. And we paid them for the house. So eventually it was turned over to Tony, so his name was already on it. I just haven't felt the need to add myself to it. But as far as everybody else knows, I live at my dad's house. The house that Queen Doc's, my grandparents' property, I live there, so YOLO. Turn it on, check the chat. You're damn right, Remy. Rip those floors right out. But no, Tony, he's a man. He would do the right thing, and he would give me the house. But Willow, yeah, you should have been on the house, like, especially if you live there longer, See, me and Tony got this house together. Yeah, I wouldn't either, Remy. I wouldn't have to worry about anything either. But listen, I promise y'all, Tony said the only way I'm getting out of this relationship is if I'm in the grave. He loves me. We're actually looking for our next trip spot. And we're thinking either Amsterdam or Greece. We don't know which one yet. But I've been looking at Airbnbs in both of them. I didn't realize, okay, so I made a comment in Center's chat the other day when he was, sorry, I was thinking, when he was talking, was it just him or was it him and I don't remember which live stream it was. But he was talking about Queen Bee had um contacted his parents, and I was like, what? She contacted your parents? And then I said, did you contact baby daddy? And of course, Center takes forever because he's so far behind in his live chat. He was like, hold on, I need to find, where do I want to park? I'll just park up at the house. So he was like, after a while, he finally realized, he seen my comment, and he was like, no, I didn't contact her baby daddy. And so, because I was trying to figure out what, if anything, he did to cause her or to make her feel like the right thing to do was to start reaching out to his family. And he understood what I was asking, but apparently somebody screenshotted my comment and sent it to Queen or something, and she made a whole post about it, calling me out my name, talking about my dad, talking about the Yep situation. And so I made a post responding to it because it was like, you just looking for something to bitch about, because I didn't have any, there was no I was just asking a question. And she accused me in her post of going real life yet again. She talked about the FOIA that I did on her, and I said I'm glad I did the FOIA, because would I do it again? No. But I'm glad I did it because it solidified in my brain, and it made me feel better because I knew you were a fucking liar. But somebody, I gave her what she gave. And said it's pretty pitiful. You have no one to love you in your personal life. And not even your mother. Is that a low blow? It absolutely is. Do I regret it? Nope. I sure don't. Somebody in my comments on that community post was like, wow, that's real low, Joneson, to bring up her mother. Excuse me, bitch. She brought up my daddy, who ain't got nothing to do with nothing, ain't been around nowhere. She was like, the comment said, especially when you know they've passed away. Okay, I'm sorry her mama's passed away. But guess what? My daddy is living and well, and he is here with me now, and she attacked him first. Once you attack him for no reason when he's not involved in anything, the consideration for your dead mother goes out the window. Fuck that. You attacked first. Hey, Peach. Hey, B. Fergs. It is spivey, because, I'm not going to bring up your mama without you bringing up my family. Just like the one time she was upset because she felt like I was saying, well, thank God my mom's alive and your mom is dead. She's the one in that chat that also brought my parents up. It's like my parents are a way to take digs at me. It's a way to hurt me. And it's like, you can attack me for so many things, but if they have not been involved in YouTube in the last year, why are you even going for them? I've left you alone. I asked a fucking question trying to figure out what happened for her to feel the need to go real life and contact Center's parents. So I was asking him if he had contacted her baby daddy, and if maybe that is why she got upset and started contacting his parents. And instead of, going in and listening to Center's response to me or whatever, she just decided to make a community post and bring up my dad. Fuck you, bitch. Bring my dad up, but I'm going to bring, the consideration is no longer there for your dead parents. when you do that. Shit, I was getting along perfectly. Like, I've kind of removed myself from stuff, and just because I asked that question, she attacked me. Like, bro, it almost seems like you's just waiting for me to say or do something for you to come at. And when you don't get it, you go ahead and, twist it to make it to where you feel you are validated in doing so. Just leave me alone, bro. I've left her alone. She's tripping about Molly now, but just had Molly on her panel the other day. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Like, what? But I made a community post about Molly, but Queen isn't who I was referring to. I was referring to all of them. Jay, Granny, Nonsense, all of them. Like, y'all just gonna be kiki ha ha having fun with Molly while y'all know what she's done? Hey, KCG. But yeah, she was upset with Clue. But then Clue went live today and proved that she never said that she was gonna go back on Queens to give them the rundown of what happened in court. She just said, I'll talk to y'all later, and left. So I don't know. I don't understand that beef. But from what Clue played today on her stream, she's right. Like, she didn't say she was going to come back. But she was making sneak disses and talking shit too. And then as soon as Queen comes in her chat, it's, oh, hey, Queen. The chat be talking shit before Queen comes in there. She goes in, the chat is in an uproar. Queen, hey, girl. Y'all are, snake bitches, and y'all call me the snake. Oh, I know, Spivey, I know. Molly, like, how dare she even be covering Bullhorn Betty? She's just wanting to get in on the action so she can build this new channel back up. That's the whole reason she went over to Queens. That's the whole reason she's fucking with Jay and them. But you literally are Bullhorn Betty. You've done the same shit. Why are we acting like that shit hadn't happened? Yeah, Michelle. And I understand, I don't know about y'all, but I do understand why Granny was upset today. Like, because barbecue, she don't belong over here. What the fuck like, you're a TikToker. Go back over to TikTok. Go spread your news and get your congratulations over on TikTok. The time slots have always been an issue, but everybody knows Granny goes live in the mornings. So it was disrespectful, in my opinion. It's all petty, but it was still disrespectful. Peg. She doesn't even go here. Oh, she doesn't. I've been, like, listen, things are coming true that we have foreshadowed. And I'm just sitting back watching the shit show happen. Everybody's getting upset with everybody, but they're all grown, right? They can all talk in private behind the scenes and work shit out. But at the same time, they're still going live on their own shit, talking shit about each other, and then saying, well, we can work it out behind the scenes. What? Y'all are talking shit about each other and doing all this for the content. Hey, Whistledown. She sure did, Spivey. Peg. I don't even know if it's Queen Bee's fault. Queen Bee, barbecue has, and Granny's right, she's paid for her position over there. So Queen just felt like she was helping out a friend, but she didn't take it. I think it sucks that she didn't take into consideration, like, this is when Granny's live and it's Granny's news too. And, you know, it's weird between Clue and Nonsense now. Clue directed her chat to Nonsense's live before. What? No, they use an open panel as their excuse to play both sides. Yeah, they're all fence sitters. They're talking shit about each other and then claiming to be grown women who can talk behind the scenes. Miss me with your bullshit. I didn't know Clue redirected her live to Nonsense. Nonsense, girl, what you doing? What you doing, girl? You were one of the loudest that spoke out about her bigotry and racism. My, how things change when you get your pockets filled up. Oh, God. Nico, we don't do that over here. Yeah, she respects Clue now. I respect the bitch that said, let's start a GoFundMe and send them back to Africa. Yeah, I respect her now. That's sick. And then Betty, I know there's some people, like, I've even got friends in my Discord that believe differently. Like, they think it's not that serious what Betty's doing. Like, the Proudfoots and the Bowersocks aren't really in fear of their lives in that sense. Like, they really think that she would do something. I'm opposite of that. I think she absolutely would. And I hope she gets, I hope the grand jury does not go in her favor. Hey, tattoos are expensive, okay? Well, use your fucking tax refund, bitch. Jesus. But I always thought, because, like, I know that she's done, like, a fundraiser for, well, not a fundraiser, but she's raised money for, moving expenses and everything. But I was around them, but it was kind of when I was on one of my down periods, so I was just kind of not involved in YouTube in that moment. So I don't know all the ins and outs of the money that she raised for the moving expenses. But I asked a friend yesterday, like, I thought they were, pretty comfortable. Like, if she's selling her soul for nothing, that's, if they're comfortable in their lives and she's selling her soul for the money that's coming in and she doesn't need it, that looks that's way worse in my eyes. But somebody reminded me of the moving expenses and stuff. Not that they're, broke, but that, they're probably comfortable but could be better. So this money that she's getting from exploiting and doing all this that she's doing, is probably actually, helping her a little bit. And it's like, well, I can understand that a little more than I can for doing it for nothing, Yeah, I hope she is. Why you always crying? Hey, Gina. Hey, Lindsay. I believe she's an annoyance, headache more than a danger. I believe she's all three. I don't know. Betty and her history, it don't look good, you know. All right, I'm gonna smoke another cigarette and I'm going in the house. I gotta cook dinner. And I'm making homemade mashed potatoes tonight. That shit takes forever. I don't know where my chickens are. They're usually on the front porch, but they're not out there right now. Hey, Justin. Yeah, you never know. That's right. You never know what she could do next. She's unpredictable, and that's what's scary to me. I don't think they're really like in fear for their lives, but I think that they're just tired of the narrative she's spinning, and she's spinning that narrative as if it's factual. So I think if the grand jury shuts her ass down, it will do something for victims and their parents in the future. Like, it would be easier to reference this situation, right, with the next one where these creators do a little too much. It'll be a reference point for the courts. Hey, citizen. I can't listen to nonsense anymore. Her live streams are like teaching sessions now. She switches sides quick while trying to tell everyone what they're doing wrong. I agree. She's got a hero complex. And I noticed that more than anything when the Yep situation happened, because she wanted to take charge of the Yep situation. And it's like, you can't take charge of something you don't have all the details about. Now, if she would have just reached out in private and got all the details about it, then absolutely go live, expose it, do what you feel like you need to do. But she didn't do that. And she just ran with it. And I was so grateful that Chasen took the time to look into it. And she, she said it's dangerous. It's with the Yep situation, it's dangerous. And that's all I was trying to get people to understand. We didn't sit there and let her keep scamming for a year in the Discord. We shut the money given down to her. And we just kind of waited until we got the information we needed. That's all it was. Cat's tongue. Thank you. And that was thrown up in that community post that Queen made to me yesterday too, that we just sat in there and let Yep scam for a year. If you were not a part of it and you don't have the information, you should stop fucking talking, because you're putting false shit out there. But I understand she doesn't care, because she don't fuck with me and she don't like me. She don't care if she's putting false shit out there. But it is what it is. That's false. It's wrong. Thank you. Hey, T-Woo. Well, I'm glad to see you. Peg, that's funny. Oh my God, Tony's dog is pregnant, y'all. Oh my God. I don't know how. I mean, I do know how, but we thought because Tony didn't want to get her fixed. He doesn't think fixing them is always the right thing. And so we've always, oh my God, she's like, how old's Kaden? She's like 4 or 5 years old. And we've always been on top of, when she would go and eat, she'd wear panties, and when we would let her outside, she would only be outside for like 2 or 3 minutes, long enough to go do her business and come right back in. But there's a homeless dog living down the road, and we seen it coming up here, but still, we only let her out for 2 or 3 minutes at a time, so surely they can't get pregnant in 2 or 3 minutes, right? Wrong. She's pregnant. No, hey, Pookie. I can see you, Captain Avi. Hey, girl. The chickens are doing well. The chickens are doing well. I ain't giving that baby daddy dog a home. You know what? I ain't seen him since. I know he was living down the street under the bridge. Because somebody put him and a girl out on our road. And we had been feeding them up there where they were put out at. And we called animal control. Well, animal control was only able to catch one of them. He was too skittish. They couldn't catch him. So he's just been kind of living down there, and me and other people on the road, we'll just drop some food off there every day. And we took one of Caden's old comforters because we think he's sleeping under the bridge. There's like a creek, and we think he's sleeping right there. And we took one of Caden's comforters out there and put it out there for him because it was still chilly. And now this motherfucker has done knocked up my dog and disappeared. We ain't seen him since. He did. Baby daddy left her. Hey, Carrie. Oh, thank you, Spivey. I love my chickens. I love them. I've learned to not get too attached to them because when George died, oh, that was rough. I got eight, Captain Avi. I got 3 lavender Orpingtons, 3 of they're a standard breed. I can never remember what they're called, but they're black, is it Pilgrim? I don't know. They're black and white. And then I got 2 reds. What are they called? I can't remember. The dog hit it and quit it, and George is the OG. And when he passed away, it was really, really hard on me. So now I've got 8 hens that I'm raising. And I just love them so much, but I'm just not allowing my soul to get too attached because something will happen. Something will happen. I'm not always here, to watch for the chicken hawks or whatever. So I know it's bound to happen, but oh my God, the lavender Orping. Oh my God, they're so cute, Captain Avi. They're so cute. I miss George too, Pookie. I do. Mother Nature is cruel to the chickens, and people are like, well, why don't you put them in a pen? Well, because I don't believe in that, the same way we don't believe in leashing dogs, except for like when you're out in public and you're walking with them or something. I don't believe in putting dogs on runners. That's why we have all inside dogs. Because I just don't believe in that shit. And I would rather them live a free, happy life until the day they die. If the day they die comes sooner rather than later, that sucks. But at least they had a free, roaming, happy life while they were here. They are. And our biggest predator is the chicken hawk. Absolutely the chicken hawk. I don't believe in putting leashes on kids either, Truth Seeker. Oh, that's so sweet, Pookie. Well, I don't have any neighbors, and I have a pretty big yard, so it just, it's gonna happen. Now, I will say, since getting this rooster that I thought was a hen, so right now I've got one full-grown hen and the rooster. And that rooster has protected Henny Penny like his life depends on it. No harm has come to her. And I was losing a chicken almost every 2 weeks. And that's just, it hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood. It hasn't happened yet. But I think it's because he's so big. He's huge. Thank you, Wendy. He's really big. And he stays right there with Henny Penny. So I think, no chicken hawk is willing to do that because he is so big. Oh my God, Pookie. 8 hens, 1 rooster, 2 sheep, 2 rabbits, and 2 dogs. Oh, and 1 cat. Sounds like me, T-Woo. I've got 4 cats. 1 of them mainly stays outside. The other 3 are, they're definitely inside cats. I got 3 cats, 4 dogs, and now I've got 10 chickens. Hey, Zen. Y'all see my pool down there? I'm going to have to get my Illuminati pool up and running soon. It's getting hot. Alright, I'm going in. I've got to cook. I'm cooking roast and vegetables and mashed potatoes and all the things. But thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. I just want to talk a little shit. I'm going to delete this live because there's just no point in keeping it. I know, it sounds good, don't it, Wendy? Oh, and cornbread. Can't forget the cornbread. And Locale Live just went live, so I need to get in there and listen to them. But thank y'all for coming and seeing me and hanging out. I'll catch y'all later. On the flip side, baby.